Hoş geldiniz. Beni çok mutlu ettiniz her şeyden evvel. Bu sene bizim 30. senemiz. Radyoda 30 sene olmuş. Kapandık, açıldık falan. 30 sene geçmiş aradan. Daha geçen günde şeyi konuşuyorduk. Radyolar özgürlüğü getirdi, konuşmayı getirdi. Bunun bir filmi olsam diye aramızda bunun böyle bir konuşmasını da yaptık. İnşallah Aralık ayında falan bir sürprizlerden karşılaşabiliriz. Bugün çok önemli bizim için çünkü sizi çok özledik. Uzun zamandır görüşmüyoruz birebir. Başladığımız zaman kapı kapı geziyorduk. İşte seneler geçti, hayat değişmeye başladı. Bu kadar sevdiğimiz bebeğimiz biraz ihmal edilir gibi hissediyoruz. Halbuki biz daha çok seviyoruz. Her gün bunun üzerine de yatırım yapıyoruz. Dünyada da bunun örneklerini görüyoruz. İşte dünya dijitale geçti, outdoor'a geçti vesaire ama gezdiğimiz zaman veya gördüğümüz zaman veya statistiklere baktığımız zaman dünyada aynı olmadığını görüyoruz. Doğrudan doğruya sanal zeka alanında bambaşka bir yere de gidildiğini görüyoruz. Radyonun önemi her günden daha çok oluyor. Çünkü eskiden dijitalde de dinlemeyen insanlar bu sefer dijitalde de dinlemeye başladı. Dolayısıyla dinleme orantısı daha da yükselmeye başladı. Bu sektöre biraz emek vermek lazım. Sözü Michel, Colin'e veriyorum.
Merci, merci James. Hello, bonjour. Je vais prendre ma petite télécommande. Hop, hello. I'm very happy to be here and thanks for the invitation. And I can tell you, I think in Europe I never have seen such a beautiful building for a radio station. That's incredible, which a huge structure, very beautiful. So we will talk about radio this morning, and this is the summary of my presentation. First of all, so my name is Michel Colin. I'm French and Swiss also because I'm living at the border and working in both countries. I'm in radio from a very long time, and I had the chance to work in many different countries around the world. So I will share with you experience that I had working with radio all over the world to help you to succeed with radio and also our group. So the first key point that I will talk is that it's very special because Turkish people, they are listening radio very much, and the advertising share is so small. That's incredible. I can't understand why. It's a very small one. Digital is so big. So I understand that digital is important all over the world, but this difference, it's a lot too big. If you look at the average in Europe, the average of advertising share is around 8.5. So you are a lot lower. That means that you need to use more radio. Maybe, I don't know why, you will tell me after in the question and answer, maybe why you are not using so much radio, because it's a so powerful medium. And all over the world, but especially in Europe, that we can see from the pandemics that more brands are using radio. It's not an old media or a media which is not used as much as before. That's not true. Many brands are using radio. So I will try to show you how you can use radio. There is 4 big strategic use of radio, and I will show you some example right after. But first of all, I want to tell you that most of you are thinking that radio is only for promotion or events. So, no, I will say before that, radio is for branding. And I know that there are agency and advertiser. How many people are working in agency here? Yes, so equal. Huh? Okay, equal. That's good. radio will help you to create your brand, boost your visit on the web, on your website, on your social media, and after that it will create traffic on your event or your point of sale. That's in this way it could work, and also it could convert. I will show you some example. First of all, this is a story, a big success story for radio and for a brand in all Europe. I think you know this brand. You heard that, maybe, okay? For maybe 8 or 9 years, Carglass starts in different European countries only on radio. They were advertising only on radio with this jingle, which is the same in all the languages. And at the beginning, they had very long spots explaining to you if you have a crack on your windshield, windscreen. Yes, thank you. So you can go there and they will repair very fast everything. Long spot, and after that, short spots, and so they mix long. And during 8 years, they went from nobody knows Carglass to everyone knows Carglass in most of the European country, just with radio. So they did branding, but also promotion with radio. This is another example of what radio can do with interaction, very immediate interaction. That's an example of the Power Group radio here. They had a contest live, and you will see the results. The people, the guy is still speaking, that the listeners are already on the WhatsApp.
Aslan, yay, hangi grubun burçlarıdır? Doğumdan sonraki 6 haftalık döneme ne ad verilir? Şimdi hızlı hepsini söyleyebilirim. Trafik plaka kodu 77 olan ilgisi hangisidir? Koç, aslan, yay, hangi grubun burçlarıdır? Doğumdan sonraki 6 haftalık döneme ne ad verilir? 3 tane doğru cevabı yan yana istiyorum. Haydi top sizde.
Okay, so you can see it's going very fast, and you can see the power of radio just watching that. I'm sorry that many women, but it's not all only women are listening radio. But the effect on the consumer, the customer, is a very fast engagement and traffic on the website. I think you know this brand because I've seen some advertising in Turkey about Sarenza.com, who sells shoes online. And as many pure player of e-commerce, Sarenza is using radio a lot. They have a jingle like this one. So they advertise a lot because radio brings many customers on their website, and after that they sell a lot of shoes. So the fourth strategic use of radio is not to brand, only to brand or to advertise the website, to take people to the point of sale, but just to make you understand something or to raise awareness or to prevent. This spot is coming from Ireland. There is no so many words, but this spot use the theater of the mind and the emotion that radio could bring to have a big impact. So I will let you listen this spot. I think you will really understand what's happening. It's not something very smiley, but you will see that, and I think you will understand the last word at the end of the spot. Okay, let's go.
Daddy, Daddy, look at me, look at me. Daddy, Daddy, look at me. Daddy, Daddy, look at me.
visit swimireland.ie.
So you understand, it's a prevent campaign from Swim Ireland. It's very, very powerful. They play this spot after during the COVID, because during the COVID period, the Irish people, they didn't travel very far, so they stay on their beaches, and they had many accidents. So they play this campaign, and it had a huge impact on the society. So let's go to smart radio media planning, because radio is not only 8 or 10 spots per day during 1 week. That's a classical way to use radio for event of promotion, but I will share with you some other strategy which will work better. In this example, that's a classical strategy, annual strategy. So this is a classical radio strategy for 1 year. You have 5 big campaigns for Ramadan, for the sales and back to school. And but you have nothing in the middle sometimes during a lot of months. If you take this 500 spots, that means 500 spots for all the year, it's gonna take 5 times 10 days, so that's 50 days, but the year is 365 days, okay? So that means that your reputation, your brand, okay, it will go up, and we say that it's the forgotten effect. So after your campaign, the people, they will not always remember about your brand, so you are losing, and so you are spending a lot of energy each campaign to emerge. So best thing could be to change a little bit. Maybe you could play less spots on each campaign, but think more where you will place this message. I will show you some example right after. So you will take only the half of your budget or your number of spots, and between this campaign, you will try to stay on the radio for the same budget. It's possible. You will, for example, by sponsoring something that maybe it's not too expensive, and that will keep you on the air for a long time. It could be also, I will say, 5 spots every Saturday, because most of the people are going shopping on Saturday, so every Saturday you are on the air all year long. And what will happen, and we have studies that show that at the end of the year, your reputation, your brand will be a lot higher, because you're still alive in the mind of the customer. So what you could do with your radio spot to place it at the best moment is to think about this contextual strategies that radio you could do on radio. We know that in all over the world, many people are listening to the radio right before going for shopping. So you have to think about your customer. When are they going for shopping, or when they are thinking about what they will buy, and try to place your spot at this time. So I will show you this case. This advertiser sell garage door remote automatic, and we were thinking about, okay, which could be the best moment for that, and we decide to put that spot. To put that spot here in the morning at the time or when some customer who can be targeted with this campaign, they will go out their home and they will open the garage door and get out of the car and go down and close the garage door. So if it's raining, morning, it's not very nice. So the spot will say, and I did traduce it in Turkish so you can understand what the spot is talking about.
Bu sabah işe gitmek için evden çıktınız ve her sabah olduğu gibi arabanıza bindiniz, sonra arabanızdan inmeniz ve garaj kapınızla ya da kapınızla kavga etmeniz gerekiyordu. Şimdi arabanızdan inmeden, basit ve uzaktan kumandayla kapınızı kapatabileceğiniz bir dünya hayal edin. Bu dünya Setptembre Avenir otomatizmesidir. 0477 81 55 55. 81 55 55 veya avenir-otomatizme.com.
This is a story of a French advertiser who makes a lot of money with this very simple strategy, because he just advertise maybe 1 or 2 spots in the morning. He change after 20 days. He change sometime it's at 8 o'clock, and after that maybe at 7, and after at 9. But all year long, with only 2 spots per day. But it's very accurate. It's very contextual, and the people in the car who are targeted with for this product, they say, I should buy an automatic door one. We can also, but I didn't make the example for that. We can also place the same spot when the people they come back home, and to say the same thing. Oh, you are coming back from a long day at work, and yes, if you buy this remote automatic door, it will be better for you. I have another case. This one is a real estate agency, sell house and apartments, and we check the statistic of their visits on their website, and what we have seen is that we have some peak of visits on Monday and Tuesday here, and also we have a peak of visits on Sunday afternoon. So the strategy with the contextual spot will be to place ads before this time to say something like, okay, you are driving back home and tonight you would like to go ahead in your project of buying a house. Come to our website tonight. Just because it's logical. And we can have a different spot on Sunday afternoon, saying about the same thing. Yes, it's Sunday afternoon, you are at home, you are thinking about your investment. It's good time to visit our website now. And that's working great.
Bu akşam evinizde yapılacak özel bir işiniz yoksa, gayrimenkul projenizi geliştirmek için bunu faydalanın.
Arcadia.com web sitesinde hayallerinizdeki daireyi ziyaret edin.
Sorry, that's for the Monday, and you have
Pazar öğleden sonra yapılacak özel bir şey var mı? Gayrimenkul projenizi geliştirmek için faydalanın.
Arcadia.com web sitesinde hayallerinizdeki daireyi ziyaret edin.
So that's demo, so you can do it better spots. And I come to a very important part of my presentation is the creativity. Just you to have an image in your mind. If I understand, one of the radio of the Power Group, as Power Turk, has a huge audience, and sometime in the prime time, I think it's morning show or maybe later, in the prime time, they should have about 100,000 listeners on listening this radio station. So you are talking about number, especially in the agency. But I want to put in your mind, what is it, 100,000 listeners in the same time? That's huge. That's an American stadium in Arkansas. And so my question is, okay, think about what you, if you have the chance to take a microphone in this stadium, what will you say to all these people? You have 30 seconds, and so you have to be very creative to catch their attention. And it's a huge occasion for you to make a big business. So that's also to bring this study that many students in the US and Europe show that in all advertising, but especially in radio, creativity is the main purpose. Yeah, it's 50% of the success of a campaign. And so I will really tell you, please put some money on creativity, because this money you will take it back after. If your spot is very creative, it will be better. But it's more important than frequency, reach, or your media mix. Creative is very, very important. So this is an example. It's coming from UK. It's a long spot. The British and in the US, they like it long spot, like 1 minute, pretty long. And it's just to explain an idea and to use again the theater of the mind. To tell you that British Airways is a very good company and it's very easy to reach the other part of the world. So we will listen this spot, and you will have also the translation of the few words at the end.
Listen. The world is closer than you think. British Airways, the world's favorite airline.
So that's very simple ideas. It's bring your mind far away. And I select this kind of spot to help you to understand that we can have in limited creation on radio. I took this one because I know that it's not what you can listen here, but just to show you where we can go with radio. And about creativity, we have some study about that also, that you have to put to have a jingle on your audio ads. Even if you are using video, you should have a sound design, because that's very important in the success of your campaign. And this study shows that with a jingle, like you heard before, with music or sound ID, your audio communication will be a lot better. I will just play some ID, you know, maybe. You know that McDonald's with kids. You know, someone drinking coffee. Yeah? You've seen it in your mind. Maybe you see the ad now. Huh? Oh, one more. And this one is a very old one coming from the French advertiser, but it was the first big brand which use audio and radio with a song like this one. Do you know that? Yeah. It's dim stockings. Stockings, yes. Yeah, people told me that they know this brand here. So you have a lot of different, yeah, you know it? Yeah. You have a lot of different formats that you can use. Also, think about, I made a list for you, so it could be a checklist. You can say, yes, I could try to do very short spots, standard spot. Now the standards come to 20 seconds. in all Europe, because all the radio, they don't want to have too many advertising on the hours, and they want to make it shorter. So we go to 20-second spots. Long spots. Duo spot is in the same slot. So you will have your first promotion at the beginning and other spots, and before the end you will have a reminder, a very short one, and it's very good because it gives you two impacts. And for the agency, if you play with GRP, it's very good because you have two impact on the same people in the same slot. Very powerful. So you can have a VIP spot, just one spot on between two songs, and be the first one in the slot, or live read, or street billboard, product placement. Podcast is a new way for brands to use audio, which work great. I mean, it could be sponsoring of podcast, or it could be branded podcast also. So live show, digital audio, visual radio, all that kind of format. Now, we are coming to something very new from this year. And Power Group is already working with that tool. Very impressive. I will show you what they can now bring to help you to create radio spots, but also to make it faster using artificial intelligence. So, in this demo, I make it short. The salespeople, they can go on the web and they will take your brief and put some indication on the length of the spot, on the length of the spot, of what kind of style of advertising do you want. And after that, the intelligence will write some scripts. This is an example, but you can change everything you want. You can change the voice or the text as much as you want. And after that, we play. And this is an example. It is in English because now, today, this technology works great with English, but it's a question of weeks to have the same thing in Turkish. And that's the result. I did that in 2.5 minutes.
Are you an advertiser or agency looking for powerful solutions?
Look no further than Power Group.
Power Group offers tailored solutions to meet your needs.
Our powerful solutions help you reach your goals and maximize efficiency.
Leverage the power of Power Group to drive measurable results and ROI.
With data and testimonials to validate your claims and build trust with your audience.
Let Power Group help you unlock your full potential.
Discover Power Group today and learn more about how it can help you succeed.
So I don't know if a translator that I thanks for this work is talking about this spot, but this is a demo in English. It took 2 minutes. If you don't like it, we can change it, and 2 minutes after we have another proposal. That's incredible. And it's getting better and better. But you will tell me, yes, but what about Turkish? And the Power Group already clone 2 voices of the group, 2 speakers, and maybe you will recognize them if you know them. And so to make for you a demo, we wrote this text. And we use the cloned voice of the 2 speakers, and you will listen the result. But I need to tell you that these 2 people, I don't know if they are here, but they are working here, but they never say that. They just give the voice, we clone the voice, and now we can write everything we want to make them talk. 24 hours and 7 days per week. They will never be sick or in vacation. And that's the result.
Power Group'un 2 klonlanmış sesi tarafından yapılan bir mesajı dinliyorsunuz.
Size 2 dakika içinde demo spotu nasıl hazırlayabiliriz göstereceğiz.
Spot metni yaparken yapay zeka kullanarak sizlerin seçeceği klonlanmış seslerle spotu hazırlayacağız.
Radyo yaratıcılığı bir daha sorun olmayacak.
So, that's not human voices. That's synthetic voice or artificial voices. So that's where we are here, and where Power Group is already and can help you to make a spot. What we can do also with that is on the audio, on the digital, we can produce as many spots that you have a specific location, or many. We are close to make individual spots. So I can produce with the intelligence artificial spots with your name inside if I have your name. That's where we are going with digital audio. That's incredible. So, good news. One of the best news is that radio all around the world has the best return on investment. And all the studies shows about the same number. That's incredible. In Europe, in the US, it's about the same. If you put $1 or €1 on radio, you should wait to have 7 more generated in business. So that's also working for kind of many, all the sector of activity. That's the average, but you can see there is some kind of business which are making a very huge return on investment with radio for all the reasons that I present before. That's great. So the last subject is that radio will also boost the other medium that you are using, especially digital, because you are using a lot of digital. I want to show you this comic and to explain it to you. That's easy. It's you have a guys who get a paper in this letterbox, an advertising for a pair of shoes that he see on billboard, he see it on the digital, on the computer, on TV maybe, and also on radio. And after these 5 impacts, he bought the shoes on his mobile. And so the people on the advertising or agency, they say, yes, mobile is working great, so we will put all your money, all our money on the digital, because that's working, we have return. You understand what I mean. If he bought these shoes, that's because he had this impact before. Without this impact, maybe you will not buy the shoes, or you will not sell as much shoes. So, about also the questions that you can think about, yes, but which is the medium which works the best? I will say, we don't know which works good is your strategy, and your strategy is to be on several medium, because your customer, they use they see billboards, they use the digital, and they watch TV, and they listen radio. So if you are on several channel, you will multiply this impact, and you will have better results. That's basic media mix. And about radio, we know that it's always better to have the radio not at the very beginning of your campaign, but more at the end of the campaign, because all what you did before, visual advertising, will remain with a radio spot, as maybe you have seen in your mind before when you listen Carglass or the jingle Nespresso. So that's the effect of radio, and it's working great. So this is a study in Europe, or when you are using point of sale advertising, or search, TV, outdoor, social, video online, print, and you add radio, you will boost all your other campaign, and the combination is working great. On the PDF, you will have a lot more information about that because it's working also in the other way. When you use radio and you add another medium, you will see a great combination. That's because of this process in your mind. You will see in your mind what you are listening on radio, and it's very powerful to engage customer. So I am at the end of my presentation, and I will just show you some resources that you will find on the PDF file. You have a lot of links that you can click on the PDF. If you like radio spots, that's the one we listen, you can listen maybe thousand of spots on this website, Radio Center. That's from UK. You can also have a lot of presentation with a lot of number and data. That's for agency. If you want, if you need some argument also about creativity and performance on radio. And just to finish, this is an interesting slide that because in Europe now all the brand and all the media are taking care about their carbon impact, and that's great with radio because we are a very low carbon impact medium. We don't need to cut trees in Amazon to make paper. We are not using so much data, and so we are very clean and green medium, and it's going to be very important for many brands. So thank you for your attention, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation. And so before, yes, you can go. Yeah. Thanks. But if you have some questions, we left some times for you, and I will be happy. If you are not okay with what I said before, you want me to explain something more, just take the question. We have microphone here. The first one. Thanks. Good.
Şimdi şöyle, aslında ben 20 yıldır sorudan daha ziyade bir şey, yani soruya da dönecek. 20 yıldır reklam satış tarafında farklı mecraları sattım. 2 yıldır da İstikbal ve Lona Mondi markalarının medya iletişim direktörü olarak çalışıyorum. Birincisi, ben radyoya çok inanıyorum. Radyo mecrasında sattım. Özellikle Power'da 3 ay çalışma şansım oldu. Ama reklam veren öncelikle TV kullanıyor. Toplantıların %80'i TV. Ama şimdi dijital girdi dediğiniz gibi biraz önce aramıza. Mesela dijitalciler şunu yakaladılar. TV'deki aynı spotu dijitale uygulamayın. Farklı bir spot yapın diye reklam verene. Ama bu radyodan hiç gelmiyor. Şimdi mesela anlattığınız zaman aslında gerçekten radyo spotlarının biz TV'den copy paste'ini yapıyoruz. Dolayısıyla aslında radyo kreatiflerde, kreatif ajanslarda bence radyocuların kreatifine özel yapılması lazım. Yani bunu Türkiye'de 250 reklam veren var ortalamada. Bunun 15 tanesi büyük reklam veren ve bu 53 milyar TL'yi harcayan diyelim. Dolayısıyla bu 15 reklam verene özel radyo kreatif ajanslarının gidip kardeşim sen ne yapıyorsun? Sen televizyondaki spotu copy paste buraya koyamazsın demeli. Ve daha minik bir bütçeyle belki, yani çok böyle devasal bütçeler değil ama onun etkisi farklı olacaktır. Yani dediğiniz gibi biraz önce radyo spotu televizyondakinin copy paste olmadığı zaman o biraz önce dediğiniz ayakkabı reklamının geri dönüşünün radyodan mı, TV'den mi, dijitalden mi geldiğini reklam veren daha iyi anlayacaktır diye düşünüyorum. Bunun için de bence dediğim gibi kreatifte özellikle bunu Power bütün yeniliklerin öncüsü olarak 15-20 reklam verene gidip biz sizin kreatifinizi uygun bulmuyoruz ki mesela Cem Bey'in atıyorum Carrefour spotunu sevmedim, bunu buradan çıkarın dediği ve bütün sektörün bildiği. Dolayısıyla ben bu TV'deki spotu benim radyomda olmamalı. Bunun içinde böyle bir ekibim var, 3 kişi, 2 kişi neyse. Bu şeyle değil de daha touching. Türkiye'de daha bu şey.
Okay. So thank you very much. You're right. So as I said before, you have to invest in creativity because you will get this money back faster. Because if you have a bad spot, you can buy a lot of ads, and so you will spend a lot of money, but the return will be bad. If you invest a little bit on creativity, and you will have more results faster and longer, and you will also keep your brand in the mind of the customer for a long time, because the spot that you heard for Swim Ireland, I think that maybe it will stay somewhere in your mind for a long time. So yes, you're right. I can say thank you for that. But also the new technology with artificial intelligence and synthetic voice, artificial voice will help also, because the advertiser will not say, "Oh yes, that's too expensive, too much money to put on creativity," because I don't say that it's not free. It's money also to do all that work, but it's a new way to help to have a specific creation for radio. And I go far than you say. I say you can have many different ads to go on the digital now. We call that dynamic audio spots. So it's just like you do, maybe you do on the web. You can have a lot of different display, so because it's not very expensive. So thank you very much for your remark. So that's another question.
Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to thank everyone for organizing this event. I think this has to be done throughout the year. So thank you very much, Cembe and Power Group, for organizing, and great presentation, Michel. I'm Erdem Tulun from Kantar Media, so we're responsible for the measurement. And we've always been debating, as you first showed in the first slide, 2.5% for a medium which has 60% reach. So that's always a debate. How can this be so low? I think it's maybe about pricing, it's maybe about business plans, but I think it's also about positioning. So how do you think in Turkey we should be positioning radio? Like a complementary medium or a supplementary medium to the others?
Thank you. Thank you for the question. I think I give you the answer to these questions. I show you that Carglass did use radio as a main medium for a long time, and they made a lot of business with that. So I will never tell you, yes, radio could be a complement medium. It could be a main medium for many brands. I think that the other answer would be put more money on the radio, because it's too much money on the digital. And we heard that in many countries that people, they now understand that, yes, digital is incredible, it's powerful, and so. But if you talk about number, for example, when you are on Instagram, so the number that you have from Instagram come from Instagram, and you don't ask any question about that. It's okay. So about the number of the radio, you ask many questions. Where are coming this number? It's not maybe the answer to your question, but we have also a problem with the way how we can measure radio, because it's an evidence that people are using massively the radio. But radio should be in all your media strategy, because it's a powerful media and you're not using enough. So.
Can I continue?
Yeah.
Thank you. I think Turkey spent in 2022, the numbers that you showed was around 800 million Turkish lira. And when we calculate the duration of ads, it is around 112 million seconds. So roughly, let's talk in dollars, per second, the price was around 25 cents. So that's the I think main reason, right? About increasing the value, positioning the value. And once we start with the talking with the advertisers, now the trend is, as you showed in your slides, I think that was great. I think it's not all about radio now, it's about audio, right? So the audio figures including linear radio, then the digital part of audio should be calculated at the same time and presented in that manner to show the, I think, perfect value and correct value of the radio in the industry. So thank you very much again for your presentation and for your answer. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I can just say that the question of the value, it's a long debate, and it's depending of the professionalism of the actor and in the media, and I think that's how I can say that there are no so many professionals that you have here around in Power Group. So the question of the value is, it's a talk. It's very easy to sell low price. So, okay, but where is the value? And I think that you know that the value and the quality of the brand of the Power Group, they are something very high. So you should maybe increase your price. So. Yeah. Okay, other question? Yeah, you have a question here. Yeah.
Merhaba, Buğra ismim. Rexan reklamı temsil ediyorum. Türkçe soracağım, İngilizce yerine herkesin daha rahat anlaması için. Artificial Intelligence'da spot yapma işi gerçekten yaratıcı bir fikir. Yani bunu Wings'te falan da görüyoruz. Web sitesi yaparken veya logo yaparken. Bunu sizin karşınıza çıkartabiliyorlar. Wings bu konuda pek çok uygulama yapan site var. Ancak benim gördüğüm sesleri ne kadar klonlayıp 7/24 bize spot yaratabilseler bile radyonun en önemli unsurlarından olan duyguyu ne kadar dinleyiciye geçirebilirsiniz? Bu konudaki görüşünüzü merak ediyorum. Bu birincisi. İkincisi planlama dedik. Hani stratejik planlama dedik. Yaklaşık 25-30 yıldır ben de bu sektörün içerisindeyim. Ne yazık ki üzülerek görüyorum ki Power Group bunu belki biraz dışında tutabiliriz. Reklam kullanım süreleri Türkiye'de reklam yayın adetlerini olumsuz düzeyde etkiliyor. Yani siz Türkiye'de reklamınızı duyurmak için daha çok frekansta reklam yapmak istiyorsunuz. Eğer herkes regülasyonlara uysa, eğer herkes regüle edildiği gibi, ki Avrupa'da bu yanlış bilmiyorsam saatte 12 dakika gibi bir şey olması lazım Türkiye'de olduğu gibi. Bunu düzgün uyguladığımız zaman belki biz de o zaman 30 saniyelik spotlar yapabiliriz. 15 saniyeye, 5 saniyeye, 6 saniyeye gerek duymadan. Bu konuda Türkiye'deki reklam akışı, süreler vesaire hakkında bilginiz var mı? Veya Avrupa'da bu uygulama nasıl, onu da bildirirseniz ya da fikirlerinizi anlatırsanız çok sevinirim. Teşekkür ederim.
Yes, thank you very much for the question. About the duration, I think that the people in Power Group, they're taking care about that to keep the radio in this short timing of slots for different reasons, because you have a big professional managing the program, and they know that advertising should be not too long. And so they're taking care of the listener first, and also taking care of the advertiser, because if you are in the middle of a tunnel of 12 minutes, so it's, I don't know how long time, you cannot get results with that. So everywhere the radio are working to try to make spots shorter and slots shorter, and also to sell other things than spot. It could be contest and special operations. So you have on the book of Power Group a lot of opportunities to advertise. So, and to come back on the emotion, that's a question we were waiting for, because Yes, if you listen the English voices on intelligence, artificial intelligence, you will feel some emotion because this market is big, so they work a lot on the quality of the voices, and it's incredible what the result you can find. So it will take a little more time for Turkish language. But it's going very fast. And also, we have a lot of subject to talk about synthetic artificial voices because there are a lot of questions of copyright also. You cannot not do anything and take my voice and advert without my authorization or things like that. And it's also to show you that for, I will say, classical spots, we can use it. But if you want to win an award, maybe you will work with professional comedians and copywriters, and so there are a level of quality with radio spots. But I think that artificial voices could a little bit increase the quality of the lower quality of the spot. And we can also use it to make demo and to help you to find the good creative way. And after that, you will go on studio with a real human comedian actor to make a good one, a very good one. So, but it's like ChatGPT. We use it to get more ideas, and maybe we didn't think about it. So it helps to open new way, and after we work traditionally. So thanks. Other question? Yes. Many questions. Yeah.
Hello. Can you give some examples about creating engagement in the radio, brand engagement? When it comes to engagement, first thing comes to my mind to engage the consumer with the brand is digital, but I think it was the number 3 thing. Do you have more examples or maybe a successful brand example to how do they use this radio as a medium to engage with the consumers? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the question. So again, engagement, if you are talking about the social, the digital way of thinking engagement is I like, I share, I comment, okay? So in radio, you have seen an immediate engagement. Yes, I call WhatsApp. So that's an immediate engagement, very powerful, and it could stay because we make it short, but it went for a long time. So that's a kind of visible engagement. You can also go to a point of sale and wait that the ad is on radio and see what's happened. So I did a lot of contests with radio where we advertise and say the first people who came on this point of sale will win some prizes, and so you can just wait for seconds sometimes, and the car just stop at the point of sale, and people they run to, like I show you the woman on the picture. So that's engagement, but you can have also engagement during specific programs. I don't know what Power Group can do with your brand, but special operation will bring people on an event. We have I could have hundreds of examples, but it will take a long time. But for example, we have I think it's this week we have a World Cleanup Day in the world. That's the day where we need to clean everything that's everywhere, on the beach, on the streets, and everywhere. So many radios are investing this day with their listener, creating contests and trying to change the mind about how you throw things in the nature, but to go also to pick up the thing. So we have a lot of, and I can tell you that you can do many. If you go and in the place, you will see many posters of all what a radio group did in the past, like special operation, showcase, and contest, and there are hundreds on the dans les couloirs là, in the corridor. Thank you. So I think I have a response for you. Yes, one more question.
Yapay zeka demişken kıymetli markalarımız içinden birlikte tecrübe edebileceğimiz şekilde bize bir spot metni vermek isteyen konuğumuz olur mu? Nef bizimle.
Yeah.
Burcu Hanım birlikte yapabiliriz bir proje. Tamam. Nasıl başlayalım? Çünkü biz söyleyeceğiz, yazacaklar ve hep birlikte ekranda görüp dinleyeceğiz.
So it will be a live demo, so please, sometimes the live demo doesn't work like we would like, so what would you, that the two clone voice of Power Group says for you?
We prefer men.
Yes,
male version.
So you just click here to have the man. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay, we'll try.
Okay. Söylemeye başlıyorum o zaman. Doğayla iç içe nefarsalara çok yakında kavuşabilirsiniz. Şimdi alın 2024'te ödemeye başlayın.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Doğa ile iç içe ne farsalara hemen kavuşabilirsiniz. Şimdi alın 2024'te ödeyin.
Okay, when we are going to on air. Then.
Okay. So you see, it takes 5 seconds to generate a new one. So that's an example. So thank you very much. If you have more questions, I will stay around here. We can talk. I will be very happy to talk with you. And thank you very much. And have a good day. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye bye.